You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, the track meet where Austin Metcalf lost his life at the hands of Karmelo Anthony has taken another twist, folks. Officially now, this story now has become racial. No doubt about it. Now, the representative for the Anthony family has definitely made it a racial issue. Jeff Metcalf, Austin Metcalf's father, didn't want it to be a racial issue. But we saw where Dominic Alexander, the representative for the Anthony family, went out there and blatantly made it about race. He actually tried to flip the script and put blame on the school district, Frisco ISD, for having that track meet because it was raining. Not a good excuse whatsoever. Not at all. And then Karmelo Anthony's mother gets up there and gives this sob story. She's trying to hold back tears and is making it seem like, oh, Karmelo Anthony really didn't do anything wrong, when everybody knows he did a lot wrong. He took a life. He shouldn't have had that knife, but he took that knife and he stabbed it into the heart of Austin Metcalf. He did that. But guys, yesterday we saw that press conference and Jeff Metcalf was actually escorted out of the press conference by Frisco police because Dominic Alexander didn't want him there. And then he went on this rant and started calling Jeff Metcalf disrespectful. I mean, pretty much, guys, he put a target on the back of Jeff Metcalf. Guess what, folks? Guess what just happened right after that? The Metcalf home was actually swatted. And why does that actually happen? Well, obviously someone wanted the police to actually take him out. This is why people actually do swatting. They make a fake 911 call. They may say, hey, somebody has a gun. He's going to kill somebody in his house. And then the police come in, guns blazing, and somebody could actually get severely hurt or killed. In my opinion, someone probably wanted Jeff Metcalf killed. So let's go ahead, guys, and get into this. Right over here, Colin Rugg actually has the clip right here. Austin Metcalf's father's home was swatted last night, just hours after he was kicked out of Karmelo Anthony's press conference. Swatting is when a fake 911 calls are made to get a large police response, ultimately to harm, intimidate whoever lives at the address. Actually, I say kill too. Metcalf was thankfully not home at the time police arrived, but got to the house 5 minutes later. Man, thank God. The incident came hours after Metcalf was kicked out of Anthony's press conference. At the press conference, Minister, in quotations, Dominic Alexander ripped Mr. Metcalf, calling him disrespectful. Anthony's mother spent almost the entire press conference venting about how hard things have been for her family, spending very little time on Metcalf, who was murdered by her son. Yeah. So let's go ahead and watch this clip, guys. This is a news clip. Here we go.
Better breaking news and an update on the deadly stabbing in Frisco. Frisco police just confirmed a swatting call was made tonight to an address belonging to the victim's father. Now that's a prank call designed to bring a lot of police to a scene. Tonight, Jeff Metcalf confirms to WFAA he wasn't home when it happened, but he did arrive about 5 minutes later. Now, this is new information, and right now we're working to learn more details. But earlier today, everything stopped and heads turned when Metcalf showed up to a news conference called by the suspect's family. Tonight, Matt Howerton has a desperate plea from Karmelo Anthony's mother.
They came to speak for the accused. Jeff Metcalf came for his son. The father of Austin Metcalf surprised cameras at a press conference in Dallas Thursday, waiting for the mother of Karmelo Anthony to speak for the first time. Anthony, 17, now charged with murder, out on bond after telling police he stabbed Metcalf in self-defense. Metcalf's father asked to leave the press conference, and then it began like this.
The father being at this press conference. These are my words. Don't quote anybody. Is a disrespect to the dignity of his son.
Metcalf telling WFAA
Wow.
he was just there to listen.
I'm not here to create a disturbance. I'm just here to stand by and witness this press conference.
And shook the hands of officers before leaving. Since he was asked to leave the press conference, we asked Metcalf what he thought about those remarks. Thursday night, he told us he's not talking to any media right now.
Our family has been under attack.
Anthony's mother, Kayla Hayes, did eventually speak.
The claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false.
Emotionally denying her family has used any money from a GiveSend Fund that's collected over $450,000. The internet has suggested otherwise and has flooded Hayes' family with threats, she says.
My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom.
At the presser, it was also revealed that Frisco ISD has moved to expel Anthony weeks before he was supposed to graduate. An accusation of murder on school property results in an automatic expulsion per the district's code of conduct. Anthony could appeal, and an advocate suggested that may happen.
Thank you and God bless you.
The room emptied when the presser ended, but the temperature around this case didn't drop.
Yeah, so you guys saw that right there. Jeff Metcalf, his home is swatted. All this started at a track and field event for high school kids. And when Jeff Metcalf was actually asked to leave, he left without incident. But when Karmelo Anthony was actually asked to leave that tent, because that wasn't his track team, he was on the other team, he refused. I mean, this is what the witnesses are saying. Folks, all of the witnesses so far have come out and nobody's believing that this is self-defense. So Karmelo Anthony's story about self-defense isn't holding any water, man. This is probably why his representation is actually trying to flip the script and make it seem like he's the victim instead of the Metcalfs, when everyone knows that the Metcalfs are truly the victims. But that press conference yesterday, it opened up a whole new can of worms. The race card officially got played. And now, Jeff Metcalf is a target. Dominic Alexander, his words right there, probably actually put a target on Jeff Metcalf's back. Remember, he has a son too. Remember, you just heard Karmelo Anthony's mother talking about her 13-year-old daughter can't sleep. What about Hunter Metcalf? His brother died in his arms at the track meet. Is there any sympathy for Hunter Metcalf? I'm dead serious, man. Where's the sympathy for him? Because all these other conspiracy theories, about, the Metcalf boys, they were bullying him. They didn't even know each other. They didn't even know each other. Man, a sporting event turns very, very bad. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.